Well, you might have already heard the whiny buzzing sound all around you. In parts of the United States, cicadas are emerging from their 17-year wait underground. They're making their presence known. CBN correspondent Paul Petit takes us inside the world of this noisy insect. He tells us why this year's appearance is a historic event.
You may not always see them, but you can certainly hear them.
We're about to see billions of insects known as cicadas, commonly referred to as periodical cicadas because they only come out periodically every 13 or 17 years, depending on what broods you're talking about.
17 states from northwest Louisiana up through Illinois and portions of the southeast will experience what some are calling Cicada-geddon. Entomologists expect the harmless but noisy insects to emerge from the ground to feed and mate during May and June.
When soil temperatures hit about 64 degrees 6 inches down on the year of an emergence, that's when they all know that's their cue to start coming out of the ground.
2024 will welcome 2 broods of cicadas, classified as 19 and 13. Certain northern states will see both, pushing the total cicada population into the trillions, something that hasn't happened since 1803.
There are a few overlapping counties there in Illinois, Iowa, Indiana, where you may see both of those emergences coming out at once, and you may have twice as many periodical cicadas.
And when it comes to the noise level of cicadas, this will give you a pretty good idea. Yeah, in full throttle, cicadas could actually be 10 decibels louder than a police siren. In fact, in one South Carolina county, officials had to tell residents to stop calling 911, reporting that alarms were going off.
Males are the only ones that make the noise, and they move into calling areas. They want to all be as loud as possible to draw in those ladies from as far out as they can.
For more insight to this rare occurrence, we turn to the author of God and the World of Insects.
The perceived conflict between science and the Bible was something that I just wanted to help bridge a gap, particularly in my field in entomology.
Josh Shoemaker, entomologist and biblical scholar, enjoys where the two fields intersect.
If you look at the covenant that God made with Noah, in that covenant, he says he's making it with Noah, but it says he's also making it with all the creatures of the earth. And so to me, when I look at that passage, it shows me that the insects are also something that's important to God.
While cicadas are often referred to as locusts, they are actually 2 different species. Some of the Jewish community liken the noise cicadas make to a song of liberation, much like the sound from Miriam's tambourine as she led the Hebrew women in worship after crossing the Red Sea.
Here we have these cicadas. They really have been trapped for 17 years. You know, they were in their own Egypt. They were in their own exile. They were under the ground. You know, they were in these tunnels, you know, held hostage by the ground. And when they come out, don't look at it that they are making your life miserable. Look at it that they are singing to you. There's a message. There's a liberation.
Rabbi Afzon writes for the American Israelite, a Jewish newspaper in Cincinnati. His monthly column is titled Lessons for Life from Life. He believes everything we see and hear is ordained from God for a purpose, even the noise or singing from a cicada.
And that's really how we have to live our life. We have to be singing God's praises.
Paul Petit, CBN News.
Terry, insectologists say that cicadas are high in protein, higher than eggs and pork. You ready for a snack?